Tonight, the leader of the Colorado Republican Party is calling the indictment of its attorney a political attack.
John Eastman is now one of 19, including former President Donald Trump, facing felony charges after being indicted by a Fulton County, Georgia grand jury. Eastman is also representing the GOP here in a new federal lawsuit. KRDO News Channel 13's Annabelle Childers is live with what she's learned about the indictment and its potential impacts in Colorado. Annabelle.
Yeah, Bart, Heather, the Colorado GOP says this new indictment won't impact their ongoing lawsuit against the Secretary of State. Tonight, their attorney, John Eastman, is facing 9 felony charges in Georgia. His legal team says he will challenge this indictment in every way possible.
The indictment brings felony charges against Donald John Trump, Rudolph William Louis Giuliani, John Charles Eastman.
Monday, a Fulton County, Georgia grand jury indicted former President Donald Trump and 18 others.
Arising from a criminal conspiracy to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election in this state.
Included in that list, current attorney for the Colorado GOP, John Eastman.
It wasn't surprising. It's been very clear for a while now that he's one of the architects of the coup that happened in 2020.
Colorado Secretary of State Jenna Griswold is the target of a lawsuit just filed by Eastman. That lawsuit alleges that Colorado's open presidential primaries violate the Republican Party's rights to, quote, choose their nominees for office without interference by those who are not members of the party.
Obviously, Eastman is not that good of a lawyer. If he was, he wouldn't be facing various felony counts in Georgia.
Colorado GOP Chair Dave Williams tells KRDO the charges against Trump and Eastman are, quote, absolutely unfounded and are nothing more than a political attack. He went on to say that Eastman's indictment will not disrupt the lawsuit, but Griswold says this indictment is significant for the future of election security in the state.
I think it's noteworthy to say that the attempts to try to steal the 2020 election and future elections from the American people have not stopped. And Eastman continues to try to suppress the votes and voices of Coloradans.
Eastman has until August 25th to voluntarily surrender to local law enforcement, but his legal team says this indictment is political and not criminal. Reporting live in our newsroom, Annabelle Childers, KRDO News Channel 13.